thank you for joining us on ERi-TV for English News Broadcast. Today is Sunday, 2nd of June 2024. Here are stories making headlines. President Isaias arrives in Seoul. Shareholders annual meeting of National Insurance Corporation of Eritrea. Heavy rain caused flooding in Germany. China's Chang'e 6 launches on moon's far side to collect samples. President Isaias and his delegation were accorded warm welcome on arrival at Jimbo Airport, Seoul, in the early morning hours today. On invitation of President Yoon Suk-yeol of the Republic of Korea, President Isaias departed for Republic of Korea to participate at the South Korea-Africa Summit that will take place from 3rd to 4th June in Seoul. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Usman Saleh, also attended a preparatory meeting of foreign ministers today, laying the groundwork for the upcoming summit. The National Insurance Corporation of Eritrea conducted its 20th annual shareholders meeting on 1st of June at Asmara Palace Hotel. Mr. Paulos Daglaab, acting manager of the corporation, delivered a keynote speech detailing the company's financial performance in 2023. He reported that National Insurance Corporation of Eritrea generated a total revenue of 271 million NAFA and achieved a profit of 91.5 million NAFA, distributed 86.4 million NAFA in dividend to shareholders. Furthermore, Mr. Paulos highlighted a significant 18% increase in group life insurance sales compared to the previous year. The meeting also included presentations on the report from the board of directors and the financial and profit distribution statements. Following these presentations, shareholders engaged in thorough discussion and endorsed several strategic recommendations. The National Union of Eritrean Newland students in Dubarwa subzone provided in the Maso Award to outstanding students in the subzone that scored higher marks in the 2022-2023 8th grade national examination. Mr. Dawit Mengistab, head of the union branch in the subzone, said that the awardees were 54 students, including 34 females that scored over 80 marks in the national examination. Mr. Dawit went on to say that the objective of the award is to encourage students become competitive in their academic performance and fellow students to follow their example. Mr. Zamui Mengistab, head of the education office in the subzone, commending the initiative the branch Office of the National Union of Eritrean Youth took, called on the awardees to concentrate in their education and become competitive students in their future educational career. Mr. Frauengel Takhala, administrator of the subzone, congratulating the outstanding students, called on all concerned institutions and parents to strengthen contribution for the sustainability of the program. Those were local news updates. Stay tuned for international news. Heavy rain in parts of southern Germany led to flooding yesterday, 1st of June. Meteorologists expect more precipitation and thunderstorm in the coming hours. In the small Bavarian town of the Fischach near Augsburg, northwest of Munich, a river carried so much water that a rail bridge was partly submerged in waves. Streets and fields were also hit by the flood as firefighters closed off areas and directed traffic away from the worst affected areas. Experts from Germany's meteorological service, DWD, predicted more heavy rain overnight, particularly in the eastern state of Thuringia, northern Bavaria, and the southern state of Baden-Württemberg, before the weather situation improves when the rain travels eastwards toward France. Continuous rainfall over several days has caused water levels to rise in several rivers in Germany, leading to widespread flooding in coastal cities and towns. Water levels in many areas have reached their highest level in a century. The two southern German states of Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg are the hardest hit. As of 2 a.m. local time today, 10 districts in Bavaria have declared a state of emergency, with over 670 residents being evacuated, local authorities said. China's Chang'e 6 touched down on the far side of the moon on this morning and will collect samples from this rarely explored terrain. For the first time in human history, the China National Space Administration announced it. Supported by the Kuaqiao 2 relay satellite, the lander-ascender combination of the Chang'e 6 probe successfully landed at the designated landing area at 6:23 a.m. Beijing time in the SPA basin. Chang'e 6 consists of orbiter, a returner, a lander, and an ascender. Since its launch on May 3rd this year, it has gone through various stages such as Earth-Moon transfer, near-Moon braking, lunar orbiting, and landing descent. The lander-ascender combination separated from the orbiter-returner combination on May 30, said the CNSA. The lander-ascender combination began the powered descent at 6:09 a.m. The main engine with variable thrust was ignited, and the combination quickly adjusted its attitude and gradually approached the lunar surface. During the descent, an autonomous visual obstacle avoidance system was used to automatically detect obstacles, with a visible light camera selecting a comparatively safe landing area based on the brightness and darkness of the lunar surface. Before we go, we have a quick recap of top stars. President Isaias Afwerki arrives in Seoul. Shareholders' annual meeting of National Insurance Corporation of Eritrea conducted. Heavy rain causes flooding in Germany. China's Chang'e 6 lands on Moon's far side to collect samples. And that wraps up our news broadcast for now. Thank you for watching.